We're diving into the fascinating story of the 1983 P Mint Mark Washington $quarter coin, a coin that's become a legend among collectors. Why is this ordinary-looking coin so valuable, and could you have one hiding in plain sight? Stay tuned to find out. In 1983, the United States Mint produced millions of Washington quarters with the P Mint mark in Philadelphia. This was during a time when the mint was heavily focused on quantity over quality, leading to some interesting quirks in the coins produced. The design featured George Washington on the obverse and the American eagle on the reverse, both iconic symbols of American heritage. But what makes the 1983 P quarter so special? While over 673 million of these coins were minted, most of them were heavily circulated, meaning they experienced significant wear and tear. What's more, no special coin sets, like mint sets or proof sets, were made for collectors in 1983. This made high-grade, uncirculated examples extremely rare. But that's not all. Some of these coins feature valuable errors and varieties that make them stand out. Look out for off-center strikes, double dies, and misaligned obverse. These could skyrocket the coin's value. Now let's talk money. In average circulated condition, a 1983 P quarter is only worth its face value, 25 cents. But if you find a coin in mint state condition, especially graded MS67 or higher, you're looking at serious cash. In fact, a pristine 1983 P quarter sold at auction for over $15,000. And collectors speculate that if a perfect MS70 example were to surface, it could easily reach millions of dollars in value. Here's how you can start your treasure hunt. First, check your pocket change, old coin jars, or even rolls of quarters from the bank. Use a magnifying glass or loupe to inspect for errors like doubling on the lettering or mint mark. And remember, condition matters. The less wear and tear, the more valuable the coin. If you think you found a rare 1983 P quarter, your next step is to get it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Grading not only verifies authenticity but also determines its market value. Once graded, you can sell your coin at auctions or to collectors eager to add it to their collection. Who would have thought a simple quarter from 1983 could be worth millions? So, go check your change, because the next big discovery could be right in your hands. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more coin collecting tips and treasures. And let us know in the comments, what's the most valuable coin you've ever found? We're diving into the fascinating history, value, and secrets behind the 1994 P Mint Mark Washington $quarter coin. Yes, the one that could be worth millions. Stay tuned because you don't want to miss this. Let's rewind to 1994, when the U.S. Mint in Philadelphia produced over 1.1 billion Washington quarters. These coins feature the iconic design by John Flanagan, with George Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse, a design that had been in circulation since 1932. By the 1990s, quarters were a staple in everyday transactions, but few people ever stopped to think about their potential value. But here's the thing. Not all 1994 P quarters are created equal. While most of them are worth face value, a few rare varieties and errors can skyrocket in value. And I mean skyrocket to the tune of thousands or even millions of dollars. So what makes certain 1994 P quarters so valuable? It's all about the errors and unique characteristics. Some of the most sought-after errors include: look for doubling on Washington's profile, especially around the eyes, lips, and lettering. These coins show part of the design missing because they weren't struck correctly. Small breaks in the die can leave raised lines or blobs on the coin, making them highly collectible. Coins with a perfect or near-perfect grade, like MS68 or higher, are incredibly rare and can fetch a premium price at auctions. Even a subtle error can mean the difference between a 25-cent coin and a jackpot waiting to happen. Now let's talk numbers. Regular 1994 P quarters in circulated condition are only worth face value, 25 cents. However, uncirculated coins in mint state grades can be worth anywhere from $5 to $50. But the real excitement comes with the rare errors and high-grade examples. At recent auctions, error coins like DDOs or high-grade MS 69 examples have sold for upwards of $10,000. And if you happen to find a perfect MS-70 coin, well, it could be worth millions of dollars to the right buyer. That's right, millions. So don't underestimate that spare change in your pocket or piggy bank. That 1994 P quarter could be your golden ticket. Use a magnifying glass to check for errors like doubling, cracks, or off-center strikes. If your coin looks uncirculated or pristine, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Look up recent auction results for similar coins. If you think you've hit the jackpot, sell through reputable coin dealers or auction houses. So, there you have it, the incredible story behind the 1994 P Mint Mark Washington $quarter coin. Who knew a simple coin could hold so much history and value? Now it's your turn. Go check your change, and let me know in the comments if you found anything exciting. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to MA Dollar Coins, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another coin adventure. We're diving deep into the fascinating history, value, and rare opportunities of the 2017 P Mint Mark Washington $quarter coins. Yes, some of these could be worth millions. Let's explore why. First, let's talk about the history. The 2017 Washington quarter with the P Mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and it's part of the America the Beautiful series. This particular year was special because it marked the 225th anniversary of the U.S. Mint. To commemorate this milestone, the Mint added the P Mint mark to the quarters for the first time in history. Before 2017, Philadelphia minted quarters never featured a mint mark at all. This decision makes the 2017 P quarter a unique addition to the Washington quarter series. But that's not all. There's more to this coin than meets the eye. Now, let's talk about what makes these coins collectible. Most 2017 P quarters are worth their face value, just 25 cents. But certain errors and rare variations have been discovered, and they're what drive the value sky high. Some examples include double dies, where part of the design appears doubled, and major die cracks or chips. These errors are rare and can easily increase the coin's value to hundreds, or even thousands, of dollars at auction. Now here's where things get really exciting. A few ultra-rare coins, especially those in perfect condition graded as MS-68 or higher, could fetch mind-blowing amounts at auction. Experts predict that unique 2017 P quarters with extraordinary errors or pristine mint states might one day hit the $1 million mark. Why? Because collectors and investors are always searching for standout pieces to complete their collections. Only a small fraction of coins achieve such high grades, making them incredibly valuable. So, how can you find one of these rare gems? Start by checking your 2017 quarters for the P Mint mark. Then, look for signs of errors, unusual designs, or pristine condition. Using a magnifying glass or microscope can help you spot subtle details. If you think you've got something special, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for certification. Right now, most 2017 P quarters are worth between 25 cents and $5, depending on condition. But rare errors and high-grade coins can sell for hundreds or thousands of dollars. And as time goes on, these coins could only grow in value. So, holding on to a mint condition 2017 P quarter could be a savvy investment for the future. So what are you waiting for? Start checking your spare change and coin jars for this iconic piece of numismatic history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the 2017 P Washington quarter is one coin you definitely don't want to overlook. Hit that like button if you learned something new, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips and stories about rare and valuable coins. Let me know in the comments if you found a 2017 P quarter and what condition it's in. Who knows? You might be the next big winner in the coin collecting world. Hey coin collectors and treasure hunters. Could a simple 1995 P Washington quarter hiding in your pocket change be worth millions of dollars? You're about to find out. Let's dive into the fascinating history, unique features, and jaw-dropping values that make this coin a collector's dream. The Washington Quarter series began in 1932, designed by John Flanagan, to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington. By 1995, this iconic coin was in its sixth decade of production. The P Mint mark on the coin indicates it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. In 1995, millions of these quarters were minted as part of the standard circulation, over 1.1 billion to be exact. But don't let those high mintage numbers fool you. Hidden among these billions are rare errors and unique coins that have skyrocketed in value. And collectors worldwide are constantly on the hunt for these treasures. So what makes a 1995 P Washington quarter stand out? First, examine the obverse featuring George Washington's bust. Pay attention to the details. Look for strong strikes, doubling, or unusual markings. One of the most sought-after errors is the double die obverse, DDO. This rare error occurs when the die used to strike the coin was improperly prepared, leading to doubling in letters or numbers. Key areas to inspect are the words Liberty and In God We Trust. If you spot noticeable doubling, congratulations. You've got a rarity on your hands. Other valuable errors include misaligned dies, off-center strikes, and coins struck on the wrong planchet. These mistakes make the coin one of a kind and send collectors into a bidding frenzy. Now let's talk money. A standard 1995 P Washington quarter in circulated condition is usually worth just 25 cents. However, if your coin is in mint state condition, graded MS-65 or higher, it can fetch anywhere between $10 and $25 from collectors. But here's the exciting part. Coins with rare errors can sell for staggering amounts. For example, a 1995 P quarter with a dramatic double die obverse or an extraordinary minting mistake has been known to sell for thousands or even millions of dollars at high-profile auctions. These coins are like winning the coin collector's lottery. In one instance, a 1995 P Washington quarter with exceptional error details sold for an eye-popping $7,000. And experts believe that even more valuable specimens could be hiding out there, just waiting to be discovered. Grab a magnifying glass and carefully examine every detail. Look for doubling on the obverse, misalignment, or unusual features. If you think you've found a rare coin, get it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC to confirm its authenticity and value. Remember, proper preservation is key. Store your coins in airtight holders to protect them from dirt and damage. And most importantly, never clean your coins. Cleaning can drastically reduce their value. So, do you have a fortune hiding in your pocket change? Check your quarters, because that 1995 P Washington quarter might just be your golden, or rather, silver, ticket to a life-changing discovery. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell for more exciting coin collecting tips and stories. Drop a comment below if you found any rare quarters. We'd love to hear your story. Until next time, happy hunting! We're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 2015 D Mint Mark Washington $quarter coins. Could one of these modern-day quarters sitting in your pocket be worth millions? Stick around, because you won't want to miss the history, hidden secrets, and value of this coin. Let's start with a bit of history. The 2015 D Mint Mark Washington quarter was part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which ran from 2010 to 2021. This specific quarter commemorates the Kisatchie National Forest in Louisiana. The reverse, or tail side, features a stunning design of a wild turkey in flight, surrounded by pine trees, a tribute to the vibrant wildlife and natural beauty of the forest. The D Mint mark right here tells us that this coin was minted in Denver. In 2015, the Denver Mint produced millions of these quarters, but not all of them are created equal. Some could be worth a fortune due to errors or unique characteristics. Now, let's talk about what makes some of these coins so valuable. Collectors are always on the hunt for errors, and the 2015 D Kisatchie quarter is no exception. Errors like double dies, off-center strikes, and die cracks can dramatically increase a coin's value. Look closely at the lettering, the wild turkey's feathers, and the rim of the coin. A doubling in the text or design or any imperfections could mean you've struck gold, figuratively speaking, of course. So, how much are these coins worth? Well, most 2015 D quarters in circulated condition are worth just their face value, 25 cents. But uncirculated coins or coins with rare errors can fetch anywhere from $5 to $1,000 depending on their condition and rarity. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. In rare cases, coins with significant minting errors or those in flawless, mint state condition have been auctioned for tens of thousands of dollars, and there's always a chance one could sell for even more. Imagine finding one worth millions. If you want to check your 2015 D quarter for potential value, grab a magnifying glass or a microscope and inspect it carefully. Look for those errors we mentioned, and make sure the coin's condition is as pristine as possible. Grading services like PCGS or NGC can help authenticate and evaluate your coin. Here are a few tips to boost your chances of finding a valuable quarter. First, check your pocket change. You never know what might turn up. Second, search through rolls of quarters from the bank. Finally, attend coin shows or visit online marketplaces to compare your findings with other collectors. Remember, patience and persistence are key. Many collectors have struck it big simply by staying consistent in their search. So, is that 2015 D Mint Mark Washington quarter in your pocket worth millions? It's possible, but you'll never know unless you take a closer look. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and who knows? The next big discovery could be yours. We're diving deep into the fascinating history of the 1965 no-mint Mark Washington quarter, its value, and why some of these coins are fetching jaw-dropping prices at auctions. Stay tuned because you don't want to miss this. Let's go back to the mid-1960s. The year 1965 was a pivotal moment for U.S. coinage. It marked the transition from 90% silver coins to a new copper-nickel clad composition. Why the change? Simple. There was a nationwide silver shortage, and the government decided to preserve silver for other uses. This decision made the 1965 Washington quarter the very first quarter to be made entirely without silver. Before 1965, quarters were made of 90% silver, which gave them intrinsic value based on their silver content. But starting in 1965, the mint shifted to a copper-nickel clad composition. That's why finding a 1965 quarter with silver content is an incredible rarity. More on that later. So, how can you identify a 1965 no-mint mark quarter? First, you'll notice that there's no mint mark under the "In God We Trust" on the obverse side. That's because all 1965 quarters were minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which didn't use mint marks at the time. Second, the coin's edge will show its copper core sandwiched between nickel layers, a hallmark of the new clad design introduced in 1965. To distinguish between a 1965 clad quarter and a possible error silver quarter, examine the coin's edge. If you see a uniform silver color, you might have an extremely rare error coin that could be worth a fortune. Now let's talk money. While most 1965 quarters are only worth their face value of 25 cents, a select few have sold for millions of dollars. Why? Because of a rare minting error. A small number of 1,965 quarters were accidentally struck on leftover 90% silver planchets intended for 1964 quarters. These transitional error coins are incredibly valuable due to their rarity and historical significance. In fact, one such error coin sold at auction for over $7 million. That's right, millions for a single quarter. Collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for these unique pieces of American history. A standard-clad 1965 quarter weighs about 5.67 grams. A silver error quarter will weigh closer to 6.25 grams. Use a precision scale to check. A silver quarter will not have the copper core visible on its edge. It'll be solid silver. Drop the coin on a hard surface. A silver coin will produce a higher-pitched ring, while clad coins have a duller sound. If your coin meets these criteria, it's time to get it authenticated by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. So, what are 1965 quarters worth today? Most clad quarters in average circulated condition are worth face value, just 25 cents. But if you find one in uncirculated condition, its value could jump to $5 to $10. Now, for those rare silver transitional error quarters, you're looking at a life-changing amount, anywhere from $10,000 to over $1 million at auction, depending on its condition and grading. Always examine your quarters closely, especially those from 1965, and invest in a good magnifying glass and a precision scale. If you think you've found a rare silver era coin, get it authenticated immediately. And remember, coin collecting isn't just about the money. It's about preserving a piece of history. We're diving deep into the story of the 2002 Mint Mark Washington quarter dollar. Its fascinating history, its real value, and how some of these coins could be worth millions. So, grab your magnifying glass, and let's get started. The 2002 Washington quarter is part of the U.S. Mint's Celebrated State Quarters program, one of the most popular coin series in American history. These quarters feature unique designs representing each of the 50 states. The 2002 quarters highlight states like Indiana, Louisiana, Mississippi, Ohio, and Tennessee. The P Mint mark indicates that these coins were minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which produced over 1 billion quarters in 2002. While this might sound like a lot, specific coins within this mintage have made headlines for being extraordinarily valuable. But why? Let's find out. Double die strikes, off-center strikes, and die cracks can make your quarter significantly more valuable. Coins graded MS-65 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC fetch premium prices. Naturally occurring rainbow toning can increase a coin's appeal to collectors. One of the most sought-after errors is doubling on the lettering or design elements. These varieties are rare and can multiply the coin's value several times over. Most 2002 quarters found in pocket change are worth just face value, 25 cents. If you have a quarter in pristine, uncirculated condition, it can fetch $5 to $10. Coins with mint errors can go for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Some rare specimens have sold for jaw-dropping amounts, over $10,000 at auction. And yes, under the right circumstances, a perfectly preserved or extremely rare error coin could potentially be worth millions. Imagine finding one of these treasures in your collection or pocket change. It's like hitting the jackpot. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to check for errors and condition. Consider sending it to a professional grading service. Check auction sites like eBay or Heritage Auctions to see what similar coins are selling for. Work with a trusted coin dealer or auction house to get the best price for your rare coin. Remember, patience is key in coin collecting. Your 2002 Washington quarter could be a hidden gem. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button and subscribe to your channel name for more coin collecting tips and treasures. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare Washington quarter or if you have questions about your collection. Who knows? You might have $1 million coin sitting right in your pocket. We're diving into a fascinating topic, the 2014 P Mint Mark Washington quarter dollar. Could this ordinary-looking coin be worth millions of dollars? Let's explore the history, unique features, and how to spot those rare, valuable finds. Brief history of the 2014 Washington quarter. First, let's talk history. The 2014 Washington quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, celebrating the stunning natural and cultural landmarks of the United States. The design for this year includes 5 unique reverse designs, each representing a different national site, while the obverse features the classic portrait of George Washington. The P Mint mark tells us this coin was minted in Philadelphia. In 2014, the Philadelphia Mint produced millions of these quarters, but don't let that fool you. Some of these coins have hidden rarities and errors that collectors will pay top dollar for. So, what makes a 2014 P Washington quarter special? It's all about those rare errors and high-grade specimens. Here are a few to look out for. These occur when dies come into contact without a planchet in between, leaving unique impressions on the coin. Look for doubling on letters or numbers, especially in the words Liberty or the date. Coins graded MS-67 or higher can command big bucks, as pristine condition is highly sought after by collectors. Visual examples of error coins with zoom-ins and animations pointing out the flaws. Some of these rare errors and high-grade coins have sold at auction for thousands, and in exceptional cases, even millions of dollars. So, keep your eyes peeled. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to check for errors or unusual features. Coins in uncirculated condition with minimal scratches are worth more. Consider sending your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to confirm its grade and authenticity. Sites like Heritage Auctions or eBay can give you a sense of what similar coins are selling for. In 2023, a rare 2014 P quarter with a unique error sold for over $10,000. And remember, rarities and demand can drive prices even higher. So what's the million-dollar connection? It's all about rarity and timing. If a 2014 P quarter features a previously undiscovered error or is the finest known specimen, collectors and investors are willing to shell out huge sums of money. The combination of historical significance, unique errors, and collector demand makes these coins a true hidden treasure. Who knows? The next million-dollar coin could be sitting in your pocket right now. Don't underestimate the power of thorough inspection and research. Always check your change. Use online resources and coin guides to stay informed. Join coin collecting communities for tips and insights. And don't forget to subscribe to Coin Collecting Chronicles for more exciting coin discoveries. If you found a 2014 P quarter or any rare coin, share your story in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Did you know that a 2008 P Washington quarter could be hiding in your pocket and might just be worth millions of dollars? Stay tuned as we dive into the fascinating history, unique features, and the surprising value of this modern treasure. Let's take a trip back to 2008, a pivotal year for U.S. coinage. The 2008 P Washington quarter is part of the final year of the state quarters program, which began in 1999. Each coin in this program celebrates a unique state with its reverse design. In 2008, the quarters featured Oklahoma, New Mexico, Arizona, Alaska, and Hawaii. These coins were minted to commemorate the rich history and culture of each state. The P mint mark signifies the coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the primary mints in the United States. These quarters were produced in large quantities, making them common in circulation, but as we'll see, some rare variations have made collectors sit up and pay attention. Like other quarters, it features George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. This timeless portrait has graced the coin since 1932. Each state quarter released in 2008 has a unique design showcasing the spirit and culture of its respective state. For example, Hawaii's quarter pays homage to King Kamehameha and the famous motto, Ue mau ku ie o ka aina I ka pono, meaning that the life of the land is perpetuated in righteousness. Alaska's quarter features a grizzly bear clutching a salmon, representing the state's wildlife and natural beauty. But what makes these 2008 P quarters so valuable? It's all about errors and rare variations that occurred during production. Here's what to look for. Look for double dies, where parts of the design appear doubled. This error can significantly boost the value of the coin. These occur when part of the coin's edge is missing due to a misfeed during the minting process. Coins with designs that are off-center are rare and highly sought after by collectors. Coins graded MS-67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can sell for thousands, even millions in some rare cases. So, how much are these coins actually worth? A standard 2008 P Washington quarter found in your pocket change is worth its face value. 25 cents. High-grade uncirculated coins can fetch between $50 and $300, depending on their condition. Error coins are where the real jackpot lies. Coins with significant minting errors or unique features have sold at auctions for thousands of dollars. And here's the kicker. Some 2008 P quarters with rare combinations of errors have been speculated to reach values in the millions of dollars. Imagine finding one of these treasures tucked away in your loose change. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to spot doubling, die cracks, or other errors. Coins with no scratches, nicks, or discoloration are more valuable. Submit your coin to a professional grading service to confirm its authenticity and value. Use protective holders to prevent damage and preserve the coin's value over time. Now that you know the secrets behind the 2008 P Washington quarter, it's time to start hunting. Who knows? You might just uncover a coin that could change your life. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more exciting coin discoveries. Comment below if you've ever found a rare or valuable coin. We'd love to hear your story. We'll dive into the fascinating history of this quarter, what makes it so special, and why some of them are valued at jaw-dropping prices. Stick around, because you don't want to miss this one. Let's start with the basics. The 2001 Washington quarter was part of the U.S. Mint's groundbreaking state quarters program. This particular quarter represents the state of North Carolina, commemorating the historic first flight of the Wright brothers in Kitty Hawk. It was minted in Philadelphia, as indicated by the P Mint mark. Over 627 million of these coins were struck. So why are some of them worth a fortune? The North Carolina quarter features a beautifully detailed reverse design of the Wright Flyer and Orville and Wilbur Wright, symbolizing one of the greatest achievements in aviation history. The obverse still bears the iconic image of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. While the coin was meant to celebrate history, it's now making history of its own in the coin collecting world. So, what makes this quarter potentially worth millions? The answer lies in errors and unique characteristics. Collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for rare minting errors like double dies, off-center strikes, and dramatic die clashes. Even coins with unusual planchet defects or unique toning can fetch a premium. One such example is a 2001 Washington quarter with a dramatic double die error on the reverse. This error causes parts of the design, like the lettering or the Wright Flyer, to appear doubled, creating a stunning and rare collectible. These coins can sell for thousands or even millions at auctions, depending on their condition and rarity. Did you know that one 2001 North Carolina quarter with an extraordinary error recently sold for over $1.2 million at a high-profile auction? That's life-changing money for a coin you might have sitting in your pocket right now. Use a magnifying glass or a coin microscope to inspect both sides of the coin. Look for doubling, die clashes, or off-center strikes. Coins in mint state condition, MS60 or higher, are significantly more valuable. If you suspect your coin is rare, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for certification. Not sure where to start? A simple magnifying glass or a USB microscope can help you spot those tiny details. Remember, even a small error could mean big bucks. Unique toning or planchet defects, these features, can transform an ordinary coin into an extraordinary payday. So what are you waiting for? Go check your coin jars, piggy banks, and pocket change. You never know. You might just find a 2001 Washington quarter worth millions of dollars.